announcement. Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God!
Santa here? I know him.
Marshall Smith.
Howdy, I'm Bobby.
This is our presentation about electric grid operation, titled Electric Grid Operation 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes, sir. And then electricity comes from various sources and types of different providers. Some electric utilities companies sell electricity generated by power plants they own. Others purchase electricity from other utilities companies, independent power producers, or from regional markets organized by reliability organizations. There are non-profit municipal electric utilities, privately owned electricity companies that operate for profit, or even federally owned power authorities that can generate, buy, sell, and distribute electricity.
Electricity, or the process of delivering electricity, is long and complex, but can be basically boiled down to electricity being generated at power plants is delivered to customers through a series of transformers and transmission lines. High voltage electricity is more efficient for long distance transmission, but needs to be reduced to be safely used for homes and businesses. Substations contain transformers that either step up your voltage to efficiently travel along power lines, or step down your voltage to be used in homes and locally in general.
And then here's a little image.
Yeah, this just describes what we just talked about. Power plants, step up, transmission, step down, distribution to homes and other local uses.
Mm-hmm. And then the evolution of electric power grid. So over the last 100 years, once disconnected power grid with over 4,000 individual electric utilities has gradually become an interconnected electric grid to meet increasing demand. This allowed the now connected utilities to offer electricity at a lower cost, as well as make the grid more reliable, as such individual utility no longer needed the same capacity to ensure the stable usage during peak hours.
The U.S. electrical systems are now interconnected. There are three large interconnections: the Eastern Interconnection, the Western Interconnection, and ERCOT. The Eastern Interconnection covers most land east of the Rockies. The Western Interconnection connects everything west of the Rockies. Just a graphic of all the interconnections. All of the dots are all of the balancing authorities, which is what we're going to talk about next.
The electric utilities are responsible for maintaining the safety of their systems and planning for the future power needs for their customers. Initially, the electric power industry developed voluntary standards to ensure coordination of linked interconnection operations. Today, mandatory reliability standards for planning and operating power systems and for addressing security concerns at critical electrical infrastructure are in place.
Current challenges facing the power grid are setting new transmission lines, because there's often homes and things in the way that need to be bought over time, which is right of way, and approval of new routes going towards new generation, because large solar fields and wind farms are usually far away from people and require a lot of new transmission lines. They also have to determine an equitable approach for recovering construction costs, because it is extremely expensive. And outside of Texas, constructing a transmission line in New York can benefit citizens in Massachusetts, and they didn't have to pay for it. Another issue is cyber attacks, since everything now is connected and all that.
Yep, I think that is the end of our presentation. Thank you all for watching. And then,
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Have a beautiful holly jolly. Very Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir.